What's going on YouTube? Johnny back in the thing, on your screens, on your cell phones, and coming back with my I think it's 5 months. I think it's my 5-month dread update. I hope it's number 6 month. But yeah. So yeah guys, before I go ahead and let you guys see what it's been like, let me tell you this month's been since my past video. How it's been going with me, just worried about finals, trying to get recruited by different schools since I am transferring. Other than that, how the dreads have been, man, it's been different. I've realized with this past month, they have thickened up a lot since my past video. They've got really fat. They've got a lot of weight on them. They're actually starting to get pretty hard. I know before they were locked, per se, as in they're not coming out, but now, this past month, they've just been getting real thick, and I actually love it. So I got one of mine over here is actually really fat, which I kind of like. But, other than that, I did go ahead and after 2 weeks, after I made my last video, after I washed it, I went ahead and washed it with a wave cap on, or the stocking cap, or you want to say, just so I can try to keep as much as I can of that retwist in there, but at least trying to, wash a little bit. And as well, since my smaller dreads, which I've been trying to, fill in and have a full head, I want to keep those in since those are only like 2 months old, 2 months and some change, something like that. And, just so you know, if anyone is wondering, I do keep little rubber bands on them, just so I can, cause I go through a lot of sweat. My dreads go through a lot of, moisture, so I'm trying to keep them held as much as they can, and trying to keep as much little unraveling as possible. If anyone knows any better tips, guys, go ahead and let me know. So basically, what I do every day, I just get, I only use olive oil and water this past month. I used peppermint oil one time, just cause I like the smell of it. And that's really it. I ran out and I got desperate and put extra virgin olive oil just in this bottle with a ton of water from my friend's house, just because I was going through a real bad period. I don't know, it's been this past week, I've been experiencing a ton of dryness, a ton of itchiness, a ton of flakes. Dude, there's so many flakes and so much buildup in here. It's getting bad. I've considered when I get home doing the ACV rinse, or just, or getting back with that the peppermint shampoo I use, the Dr. Castle's, Dr. Bronner, excuse me, whatever it's called. You know what I mean, if you know what I mean. But, and then if anyone has any tips on that, any shampoos or anything you guys use that maybe I can try out and see if it works for me, any dread conditioners, because like I said, I can put conditioner or water in there at any time. They are pretty thick, they are pretty locked up, they're not coming out in water at any time. Oh, as well, if anyone sees this mess, please excuse it. I'm leaving tomorrow, going back home, so I'm packing that. So I plan on getting a retwist in maybe like another week and some change, something like that. One thing I want to do, I've talked about it with my mom, she'll go and help me out, is to dye my dreads. I wanted to dye them turquoise, just cause the school I was going to, so they can hang out. By the time we play in 2016, they'll be out of my helmet in 2 years. But unfortunately, she was like, no, which is fine. I was thinking about blonde, but we decided since she dyed her hair like a burgundy red, we're just going to go ahead and dye mine this, a dark tint of red, some burgundy. That's how my mohawk used to be before I ended up getting it back to black. So, as well, any of you guys that have dyed your dreads and have done it post-locking, please comment below, leave any tips, and go ahead and get this view going, let you guys see how it's doing, man. Take this off so I just wear regularly. Alright, so here's them right now and all their nappiness and awesomeness. Here's my one fat one that I talked about. Alright, so here's the fronts as well as the top. You can see it. Gonna pop to the left side. As well as my little smaller ones underneath here while I'm there. We're going to go to the right side, same thing, a little smaller ones, and as well, this one I can bind, like within a month of having my locks. Go ahead, show y'all the back view. Here's that, some people go ahead and shake them a little bit, but yeah, that's them. As well as you guys can see, I actually have a little shell in there, as well. Just a Japanese bead right up in there. Alright guys, so there you go. there's the update. I know some people have been asking about. Go ahead and leave any tips. Have any questions from what I can tell you from my experience. Go ahead, any recommendations, all that. Subscribe, like, follow me on the gram. Peace out. Stay happy.